to English 101. I hope you enjoy the course. My name is Mrs. Helen Driver, but you can also call me Beth. That's my nickname. This video will just give you some brief information about some of the important components of the classroom and my expectations for this first week. Now, to let you know, anytime you have a question or a comment, please send me an email or an instant message. You'll find the little envelope on the top of the screen or the little comment bubbles. You can choose either way. I'll answer you both ways. Just if you use an email, make sure to check your apus.edu for my response. So this week, and all the weeks following this week, the most important components of the class where you're going to find most of the information is in the context section. So let's go ahead and click on the course overview and introduction. That's the first place you need to go in this course. What I want you to do is read all of the sections, and then most importantly, I want you to take a look at the syllabus. The syllabus gives you the weekly outline of all of the material and lessons and information we're going to cover in the course. So you really do need to go through it so you get an idea of what will be required of you for this semester and some of the guidelines and the objectives of the course. So let's go through some of this. This just basically gives you some of the important navigational tools in the course. Now, this right here is what you're going to be completing during week 1. You need to make sure you post some sort of introduction if you want to stay in the course. The initial post will be due on Thursday, and then your 2 replies at least will be due on Sunday. Please complete the discussion in its entirety for full credit. Note, in this class, your initial post is worth 50% and your replies are also worth 50%. This means that your responses are really important, so please put some thought into your discussion responses. Note the late policy. And then we're going to complete that first one, but let's go back to the content and let's look at the main bulk of the week 1 readings, and that would be week 1, the building blocks of essay writing. Now, I know all of you know how to read, so I'm not going to go through all of the reading materials, but I do want you to know that all of the readings are housed within the classroom. So you do need to go through every single slide here and actually read it, so you can gain all of the important objectives and lessons for each part of the class. Now, this is not graded, but it is some practice to help you with some of the future quizzes. And let's see. Oh, note that complete sentences have a subject and a verb. The way you pick up on fragments, though, is if you read the sentence out loud to yourself, and if it makes sense, if it feels like it's a complete thought, most of the times it is. If you read it out loud and it sounds incomplete, most of the time it will be a fragment. So that's the best way to test, is if you read it out loud to yourself. All right, so make sure to take this practice test, and then I would like for you to go through the paragraphing section and then for you to understand the bulk of the essay. So in this course, this is really important. We're going to be writing 5 paragraph essays. So that means you're going to have an introduction and a conclusion and 3 body paragraphs. When you look at this elephant, and the course overview begins with the idea of how to eat an elephant 1 bite at a time. It's kind of a gross thought, but regardless of which, the elephant is broken down into 3 parts. And really, sadly, I feel sorry for that elephant. So make sure you click on all of these hot spots. And like I said, for your 2 essays in this course, you're going to have an introduction and a conclusion. And then within, sandwiched between the introduction and conclusion, will be your 3 body paragraphs. So this week, like I said, you have a welcome discussion due, and then that's it. It's a fairly simple week. You can work ahead if you want to, but each week, the readings, like I said, are housed within the lessons, and you're only required to complete that lesson for the first week. If you want to figure out how to get to the discussions outside of the lessons, obviously you just click on discussions, scroll down, and you will find your welcome discussion with my introduction and hopefully the introductions of a lot of your classmates. I hope this helped a little bit, but if not, like I said, just send me a message or an email and I am there for you. You can also post in the open forum if you would like. All right, I'll see all of you online and I'm looking forward to discussing the lessons with you. I'm excited to meet all of you.